I would agree that's a better movie, and I haven't even seen it.
I mean, I don't know if it's a better movie.
Oh, okay.
There is one scene where it's just like, here's a bunch of people gathered in a parking lot, and here's every character just jumping into frame and having someone go, oh, "It's so and so," just like back to back to back for like 15 minutes straight.
If that's a joke they're leaning into, I could see
Hmm.
that being good.
Mm-hmm.
Although, didn't they like not get Philip, the most important character?
Uh, I think for that one they might have, because that was like when it was still airing. But
It
yeah, I
is
believe the
known that
actor
the
who played
world
Philip is no
fell,
longer doing Kamen
and that
Rider
most
stuff, so
people
they
in
usually,
it
going
died.
for W stuff, go for Axel there instead.
The dead will not
It's
suffer
always
the
available.
hardships of the terrible world which remains.
Anyway,
Those
this is on
born
stream
into this
also,
hell
right?
have no remembrance
On
of
stream,
anything
yes.
else.
Okay.
Those who survived, those are the truly broken. For they
Weird
know
seeing like actual
what
film
was
footage in an intro to the
before.
game in the budget.
Seems like all the games are much louder than you on stream, though.
Oh, well, I haven't been turning them down yet, so yeah, we'll do that. When I get a chance, I will fix that.
A neat thing about Devil May Cry 5 is that there was some DLC where most of the cutscenes would be replaced by the development team
Mm-hmm.
acting them out during the planning stage.
Oh, yes, I've seen some of that.
Yeah, those are great. And then you'd have like green screen action figures that
This
are
is
supposed to
wonderful.
represent Dante getting beat up.
I
I
love
played Devil May Cry where that was like the main game.
Mm.
Just a mixed media, like that. For some reason, that one Drew Carey episode comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Carey, Wrestling Hall of Famer. Hey, do you think I'm joking, chat?
I never see the that's
Do a Google search.
Every time you say an implausible fact, I know that you're actually telling the truth.
Yeah, because reality is
Okay, that's
far
way too
stranger
quiet
than
now.
any fiction.
Let me quickly try and jig that back up. Okay. Also, did I just see the name Lord Scrotus?
What? I was looking at Discord on stream where it isn't up, so I didn't see. Lord Scrotus would be a pretty good Mad Max name, and now I'm going to be disappointed if that's not in there.
Mm-hmm.
Big scroty boy.
He was one such man, one who had lost all, over and over. And to this, he had lost his sanity. His was a never-ending journey away from the phantoms of his past.
It's always weird to me when you have
silence the cacophony in his
like
mind
a game based on a
and
movie
peace beyond
where
a
they
place
couldn't
he
get
called
the like likeness rights to
Place
the
of
actor.
Silence. He now had the vehicle, the weapons, the provisions, and the fortitude.
It kind of works in that it's like a different fable about the mythological Max, maybe.
To go fulfill. Cast down.
Like this looks like a very realistic person, but it's not the guy who's actually in the movie. It's just close enough not to have the same one.
A detail most people get wrong: Max is actually the name of the princess.
Mm. I appreciate this truck having a car as a hood ornament.
Listen, my apostles of Alpha. You've hunted well. Here's the fox who thought he'd plunder from Scabra Scrotus.
Yep, that's a name, all right. It's no Lord Humongous, but it's a name. So I am confused already. Like, are we doing a Fury Road prequel here, or are we just doing something very similar but not quite the same?
I don't know. I didn't see the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I only saw the first two.
You need to fix that. It's great.
So I've heard. So I've heard. There's Tom Hardy. I almost said Channing Tatum.
It's nice to have just one movie every once in a while that everyone, regardless of genre taste, seems to agree is good.
Yep.
Fury Road was like the only thing I've seen the internet unified behind in like years.
Mm. Oh, hi, doggy.
Ah, boy and his dog.
Don't bite.
Oh, poor dog.
I'm not in the mood for another brawl. This setback would not stop him. He would have his peace, even if it meant another war.
Now, is
And
the dog my
war was
sidekick, or
coming
is it just
because he had
going
created
to die horribly
a
in a tragic
mortal
way?
enemy.
Related question: anybody see the third Riddick movie?
Good boy.
No, I didn't
There's a
see
third
the
one?
first one.
Okay, well, so first there was Pitch Black, which was basically Aliens, but a really good Aliens one, honestly. Then you had The Chronicles of Riddick, which was this weird space opera thing. And then you had the third movie, which I just call Riddick Gets a Puppy, but was actually
I
called
have
just
not
Riddick.
seen that.
Because like the whole plot of the movie is just he's on some other horrible hell planet, and he gets this weird dog thing, and just like is hanging out with a weird dog thing for half of it. And then if I recall,
Oh,
somebody kills
for
the weird
half of
dog
it.
thing, and then he gets revenge. But you know, most of the plot of the movie is just Riddick gets a puppy.
This is why I don't see dog movies, because
Mm.
the dog is always there just to be a plot device.
Yep. Well, oh. Or in this case, a tutorial. So how did this get here?
The dog has led me right so far. Gotta find it.
I wonder if they've got Max on a different render target, because that seems like it'd be really expensive to do that opacity fade with the camera.
Like, how do you get a ship wedged in a mountain exactly?
I assume it's meant to imply this was all ocean once, and that's a very old ship. Ocean Lake, whatever. I'm not a waterographer.
Power was alive inside the air gives birth. So to blaze by godly plug ignite. Revolution about revolution rejoice. Please, don't kill Chum Bucket. Please. Hey.
Why shouldn't I?
Because I know you.
Do they have a funny name?
Yeah. I spied you in the long.
I'm watching it muted and
Snatched your
in
ring.
low res, so I thought his name was Cumbucket.
Close.
Driver.
There is an H in there.
And Chum Bucket is your man. Yeah, I'm your man. Yeah, yes, I am. See, I have a vehicle that can take you to your car. I do say. That's right. She's not running now. Sorry for that. I came here for the parts. You see, I'm a black finger. I can make it work again. And Dinky D too.
Who
So I
called
need
them
an
friends
overhaul.
with benefits and not chum buckets?
Don't go straight.
No, I won't. I know you'll find me and dismantle me. I know. Chum Bucket's not stupid. Over here. Oh, I can can make you become steel real, my angel. I can build your corpus and ignite your sacred fuel. True, but only the warrior saint
Sean
can try
Bucket,
it.
huh?
Yes.
That is why you send him my way.
I remember that restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't sound like a very good restaurant.
Nope, that's why it always failed compared to its competitor, the Krusty Krab.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
So we're doing this weird thing of being like half based on the movie and half not, apparently. So we totally have the War Boys, but we don't have Immortan Joe, and we have Scrabrous Scrotus instead, which is almost a lateral move.
Is this a side story?
No, it's like a alternate take on events, I suppose.
Oh, well, they mentioned Gastown, so maybe this is actually like a rival city-state that's still in the same general area.
Or we're like establishing just some lesser general who are building up way too much, and this is a prequel. Or
Dog's
midway
bleeding
through
out.
the intro, Cole.
I can fix it, but I do my best work in my sanctum.
Push the car.
I need wire to fix my buggy. But then I can.
No,
show
first the
you
dog.
black on black.
Where do I find wire?
Up that path.
That voice
But
acting.
before you go, grab some grit, Saint. You must be running on fumes.
This is one of those.
In these games, you always play some like nihilistic badass who doesn't care about anything, but I always thought it would be like a more emotionally resonant if you played someone who was like just clinging to like saving every little scrap of life they could find because what else matters in the wasteland.
I agree.
Oh, we got dead man. Anything for me? Ammo. No wire.
So I think it's funny because I turned this down because it was going to be louder than my talking. Then everybody in it is like very whispered mumbles.
Oh yeah, games that don't properly level their audio.
I've never seen anyone do. I'm sure they exist, but I haven't seen any talks on like what the state of dynamic audio mixing is in games. Like, are they actually like sidechaining stuff so that certain things come through? I mean, there's some really obvious audio ducking during voices sometimes, but I imagine like a really well mixed game is doing stuff more complicated. Like Doom 2016's got to be doing something fancy to make all that soundtrack come through at the same time as like the combat noises.
Another one. Fun's not over yet, boys.
Oh, one of these systems.
You regret coming here, boy.
The tutorial should just say, it's Batman. Do Batman at them.
Yep.
Or more accurately, it's Lugaru.
Very forgiving parry window there. And yet.
Oh no.
Only like loot certain corpses, huh?
That's how they get you with those gotcha corpses.
I remember commenting to a friend once, and I think I wasn't sober at the time, what like a chaotic hell world we would live in if everyone like drops loot when they died. And he retorted that if anything, the drop rates are better in real life.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
point.
You know, sometimes there's like a guaranteed drop because someone will have their wallet on hand, or at the very least their car keys.
And like 200 pounds of crafting materials.
Yep, and then it's like you show off the drop wallet you have, and there's a condom in it, and then someone else is like, "Oh, you've just been branded with the child killer perk because only a teenager would do that."
Wait.
carry a condom in their wallet. I mean,
Of course.
no adult would ever do that. And if you're
They're
being,
those
and
fancy
if anyone,
cardboard
if anyone
packages.
in a chat is being attacked right now, well, that's your problem. See, I'm antagonizing the chat.
Here, I heard the bloody sounds of a smackdown. You're not me.
No.
Tell me you're not.
Chat's too quiet. They need antagonizing.
Huh?
Is
Greg
anybody else
me?
been watching right now? 'Cause I know I started a lot later than they usually do.
I see 3 meeples, but I don't know. It's Friday, so I assume late is good.
My buggy's just
Yeah.
over here.
Hopefully.
Follow me.
So does
Also,
this count
I
as you can
think-
pet the dog?
It should be the whole game, just carrying the dog
You can
around.
dance around with the dog. La, da, 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 da.
What's the maximum spin speed you can achieve?
Spin to win, baby. Spin to win.
There we go. That's about it. Good sandy footprints there, I suppose. I see they're kind of a coward about letting you stack them up on each other. Oh, I guess not, actually. That's pretty good.
They're pretty impressively, like, depthy looking.
Of course, you're looking down as you're stepping, they kind of don't quite line up right, but
Easy, dog. Easy.
Rev it up and go, Saint. The buggy's humble, but she can haul.
Punch Buggy.
The sooner I get my car back, the sooner I'll be on my way.
Amen. Huh? Here we arrive in time to save your black on black.
this game is tricking me into driving carefully, because there's an injured dog in the back, and I don't want to jostle it around too much.
It'll be fine.
Yes, from that looky look point, we may be able to spot your car.
So this is doing like a halfway decent job of like getting that weird Mad Max Wasteland dialogue going.
We can see the camp from up there. Without
I'll be
risky
right back. My
detection.
food is here.
Oh, do I gotta do
It's
one of
good.
those Assassin's Creed climb up on the thing things?
Over here. Huh? Over. Come look.
Synchronize your viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Dive off
this is
into a
where
little
the
tiny
thick-browed
like
squawk
bale of
touch.
hay, 50 stories down. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, look. There. Scabrous Scrotus is their king. Yeah. He's a big boss man from the gas town, you see.
Okay, so I guess we're arguing more for a prequel thing.
Himself. Yeah, but he's not here now. You see, I don't see the Land Rover.
I'm getting my car back.
Wait, please. An idea. It's better for you, and it's better for me. Just listen. Look, your black on black is toast. It's scrap. It's gone. She'll never be whole again. Huh?
I think if I recall correctly, once I was playing Assassin's Creed and someone overlapped like the haystack at a time they weren't supposed to, and they went like crunch, but nobody noticed because it wasn't like a proper kill.
Faster than fear. Tougher than an iguana's gonads.
What?
Come with me.
It's no,
Listen,
both
see?
of them are crystal.
I'll take you to
Sorry.
the tabernacle, and when you see what I'm gonna show you, you'll be shouting.
Don't iguanas have them like inside?
Pretty sure.
I imagine they're not very tough on the inside.
Yeah, good cover. Perfect place.
I guess I don't know for sure. Maybe he knows something about iguanas I don't.
I mostly just remember them like climbing up on things they shouldn't and getting in trouble.
Much to show you.
Ooh, new bio binoculars. I don't.
Can learn the folklore behind binoculars.
I just like this under bio and not like items or something. Here's my friend Chum Bucket, and here's my friend these binoculars.
Binoculars would be a good Mad Max name.
It kind of would, actually.
What is this place?
You are in the Outer Graves. Over there is the great.
Or maybe it'd be called
Ancient
Biclops.
seabed.
I'm not sure. No, but we are at the bottom. It doesn't get any lower than this.
Okay, so there's something kind of vaguely hinted at in the actual movie. This is really doubling down on about like the oceans being gone, and like I can't see that happening in any life surviving. Like,
Yeah, it was arguably more plausible in like original Mad Max, where it was just the world but worse.
Mhm.
Whereas this is like apocalyptic.
yeah, like what would even happen to lose the oceans? Exactly.
Yeah, like wouldn't have the planet have to get like so hot that they all boiled off, which would
Well, then
make
they just
this
be in the
quite a bit
atmosphere,
more
though, still.
inhospitable.
Then you just have Venus if that happened.
Yes.
Become truth. The angel made steel.
Like,
Oh, that'd be pretty cool, like a space Mad Max that takes place on like a Venus-like planet. But then it's Earth the entire time.
mhm. But nitpicking aside, I am liking this so far. It's like
This ain't no car. It's just a mess of
it's
parts.
well made, except for the main character. The voice acting is pretty good.
Knowledge from the numinous. Divinely inspired. She wills herself upon this world. Look.
It
I
is kind of
hate
in
when
that
a game
like
has a well-realized world and then it has like such a video game protagonist.
yeah,
You want some of that old-time religion,
and it's in that like whole AAA genre, which I just kind of don't like.
Hell yeah. Bulletproof and torture tested.
You know?
Statically upgraded with chum bucket
It is very AAA in that you've done way more cutscening than playing so far.
Well, that too, yes.
Nothing less.
Gotta get that sizzle reel to play in the EB games so that nobody can see it.
Artificial body.
Show me where it is.
Yes. Come. No time like the present.
Like that opening action scene, like a movie would know enough to put that at like the emotional climax.
Mhm. Yeah.
Even the actual Fury Road, which was like 80% action scene.
We will
By the way, do I have a map button?
from a place sad and strange, where the chariots of old
Like
went
that
to
mini
die.
map is weirdly
Place they call
GTA for me.
Where we must go in the dead of night.
When I got GPS, the desert wasteland, that's nice.
Well, I mean, not all technologies have fallen by the wayside.
Yeah.
Although I kind of hate mini-map based games because I just look at the mini-map.
Yeah.
I would really like to just have a big environment with like visual cues that I have to actually learn.
Blessings of gasoline. We should find enough fuel for us to make it to the graveyard.
Then you'd have to start playing Dark Souls. Or Bloodborne or something.
I mean, those do look appealing. I might get around to them eventually.
Okay. I guess it's appropriate to be a thing here, but I'm really surprised to see any sort of game where cars need gas.
Yeah, I was just thinking like this might be the first time I've seen that.
Uh huh.
Empty.
Well. Not sure what the scrap is actually for, but you know, I can pick it up. Oh, well, that's nice of you.
Whoever was here is long gone now. Along with anything of use.
All around. Keep your eyes peeled. Ooh, a big steel gift box. What prizes do you hold?
So this is basically jalopy now.
She's out of gas.
My apocalypse car.
Hi guys. You wanna get parried and smack around?
Oh, Jalopy would have been so much better with a dog.
Mm.
They could replace the uncle. The dog could just have good car advice.
Mm.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so
Oh,
good.
okay, that I like.
Bounty. We're in luck.
Sorry,
Oh, what's good?
We may
I made
refuel
burritos
and
for dinner, but instead of putting in sour cream, I put in a dip that is green chili mixed with cheese.
Mmm. Green chili
Alright,
stuff's real good.
all the way to the brim.
Yeah, it's extremely great.
I never thought of putting like sour cream actually inside them.
Oh yeah. That's how I've always done it since I was a kid.
Same.
Like before cooking them?
Praises she
Oh, no.
Oh, last minute.
But let's bring an extra
Yeah, like you cook up the beans first, and then when you put it together, you put the sour cream in there.
That makes more sense.
So you spread the beans on the tortilla, then you put like the shredded cheese that you get, and then the sour cream, and then like a big glop of sour cream. Then you roll it up and hope it doesn't like completely fall apart the second you bite into it.
But what I was going to say with this is, I appreciate that you can also use this as weapons instead of just putting a car with them.
Hello, Nindo Kek. This is indeed the Mad Max King. You missed the dog, unfortunately.
Hopefully we'll have more dogs soon. This is also like the only game I've ever seen where cars need gas.
You also missed Lord Scrotus.
Lord Scabrous Squirrelus, if that.
Please call me Scabrous. Lord Scrotus is my father's name.
So I'm not sure what this scrap is even for, or if it's just a collectible for collectible's sake at this point.
You trade it for hats.
But wow, am I ever gonna make sure I grab it all? Especially does that. That's just very satisfying to me. So can I put one in the car, or... Put it in the trunk. Okay, fine. But again, though, for real, I appreciate having to worry about gas in my car in a video game for the first time in my life, I think.
You couldn't just put it in the passenger seat or give it to Cumbucket?
I mean, I guess there's, like, plenty to go around here, which is
No,
kind of anti-war.
Cumbucket is my post-apocalyptic name. You heard it here, folks. Once the bombs drop, you can stop calling me Arana and start calling me Lord Cumbucket.
Oh, what would my Mad Max name be?
So let's make this one count.
This whole steering wheel on the right thing is gonna mess with me.
What would yours be, Violet?
That's a very good question. Probably like glasses or something.
Oh, that works.
Are those torn jeans shorts or underwear? I can't quite tell.
Oh yeah, in the future, Junderwear is like a thing.
Oh, I don't have any. Okay, I just run away real fast. There you go.
I mean, I joke, but I do kind of own a pair of Janties.
Nice.
Wardens of this place murder on sight.
Now, what's the funniest, like, add the letter J to the article of clothing thing to get the jean version of it that's out there? Is the question.
Jiglingers.
This catacomb don't like strangers.
Jeans. Gene memes.
No! Dingo!
jeans. They're jeans made out of smaller jeans.
I mean, jacket doesn't work.
Oh yeah, Georgetown Horse.
Also, oh no, I just noticed my gun has a level. Yeah, in this game, like, it's clearly canon that we're like driving along the bottom of what used to be the ocean and just like, how? Did aliens come and steal all the water? Okay, probably should touch this then. Gotcha.
Jorf, I love it.
Damn desert chandeliers. Such a huge problem.
Oh, if I could pick one, I'd be Doggles.
Oh, there you go.
Dog goggles.
Stop it! Go!
Oh, those sound like they'd be terrible to walk on barefoot. It feels so weird.
What?
Nindo Kagan chat mentioning a picture of denim upholstered stairs labeled Jared.
Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. I have to look at that after I stop this one.
It's like you're walking on a cloud.
Okay, I kind of want to see a game made in like one of these like indie papercraft styles that's so popular, but everything's like instead of paper, everything's made out of denim.
For the taking.
Mm-hmm.
Go quickly. The only way to get up there is through those cave tunnels.
Cheaper Mario.
So,
Get the car in place down here. I'll lower the body onto it.
Yes.
Oh, have you seen that? Those stairs look worse than they even did in my mind's eye.
Something here.
you were saying?
I got linked an image from iFunny the other day, and it was like really X-rated furry art, and it just had an iFunny caption underneath it, like, "Oh, what a good."
Maybe I could zip down this.
Oh, you cut off there, I think. But, good joke, wasn't it?
Yes, maybe I
Okay.
let go of the key too soon.
Yeah, I think I heard this
I was
story
originally
earlier.
going to ask Ramona if she had played the badly translated Paper Mario. I was tempted to do that on stream.
Nope, I have not played any of the Paper Marios yet.
I love these Jorts
Been
corpses.
meaning
It's
to,
just-
but then I forget.
Still right.
Jorpses!
I hate how every game has to give you a flashlight these days.
I hope they don't turn into zombies. Day J. That's the name of the denim game. Is Day J.
Yeah, you couldn't do Day Jay-Z, because then that would just be like... Oh, is this a license game? It's like, I know Jay-Z, you own the Knicks, you own the PlayStation now, too?
Fuck the
Appreciate,
Knicks.
the healing and just being water like this.
It makes sense for once.
Yes. There you are, Seneca. And you've got the whole world up there in your hand. You got a choice to make. Which one shall be your pride?
Okay, Chum Bucket's growing on me.
Choose. Get down here so we can escape with our skin.
I got him muted and I didn't see the captions. What was he saying?
Just being really dramatic about choosing which car body I want.
Ah.
See, we got rust, we got other rust, and then we got less rust. I guess less rust it is then. This is the big like moral choice system too, of course.
Gotta have those moral choices.
So I guess I actually only have the one. Okay. Oh no, wait, hang on. No, I want to look at these. Thank you. Ooh, they got cute names too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have Furnace, which Shovelface is probably the cutest name. Kind of has little flame decals.
Yeah, I agree.
Wild Hunt just reminds me of The Witcher too much. Graveyard, I think has the most. Death Rattle, I think has the most character so far. Or Dairola, which I mean, I do play a lot of RPGs.
That's German for the rolla.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, anybody who speaks German can't possibly be a bad person.
I think I go with this one. It's got character. Do you want Death Rattle as your magnum opus? It's a heck of a confirmation box.
Oh, they've got like graffiti in the top right too.
Environmental storytelling.
I still can't believe that graffiti in Hydrophobia though. Just
I mean, there was the graffiti in Anodyne 2 that literally said environmental storytelling.
nice.
That's good. Wasn't a whole lot of the graffiti in Hydrophobia places that like the enemies couldn't have possibly physically gotten, not to mention?
Probably. I mean, that's video games for you. Video.
It's kind of weird this game felt the need to have an anti-crowd combat system just because that's what like every AAA game does now.
I don't like the AAA genre because they always like feel so seedy.
The kids, they like Batman, right? Let's just do what they did.
Batmax. Betamax.
I actually saw somebody today
Yeah,
who was
that should be my
briefly outside who had this like
Betamax,
Batman
that would be
branded
better.
bandana on.
Wait, what about a Batman?
He had a
branded
Batman
bandana?
logo bandana on his face, and this is an adult, by the way, and I'm just like, how
What
is
was
that
the
something you
context of it?
own?
I missed the beginning part. What was
Oh, just
like?
I was like out walking around, and there was this guy walking around with this like black bandana with the Batman logo on it on his face, and I'm just like, what a weirdly childish thing to have.
Dude,
I
if you're
mean,
gonna
maybe
be,
he didn't have any face mask.
If you're gonna be Antifa, you can't have a fascist logo on you.
Oh ho!
Now that's how you know he's a plant.
Mm-hmm. Okay. New mechanic, that's good. I was getting a little bit bored.
Shoot for the fuel tank!
Maybe not point blank, but yeah.
Christ's sake, all hell pursues us!
Okay, I shouldn't be that close. Hang on. Let's do this properly.
Why are there like meteors?
They're throwing bombs in. No, that
Oh.
works too.
Cash, save
Yeah, right. Every dollar they spent on the melee combat was dollars they could spend on like driving content. What if like the core loop of the game was like acrobatic car-to-car combat, like
I mean-
in the
Technical too. Like, looks like we're gonna have to jump.
Now everybody does a sweet jump.
Oh, praise be! We're alive and free of the graveyard. Wait, but something's loose. I can fix it now if you stop, or later at my sanctum. It's your choice.
that's my Mad Max name, Flash Animation.
Welcome to my
Stuff like this
kingdom
I
of
like, being able to
Newgrounds.
just, you know,
Yes.
have your friend climb onto the hood and fix things while you're out and about. Okay. Okay.
Say again?
I was just wondering if I could like drive off while he's up there. Apparently I can. Then he gets all nervous. I guess I can do a very. Oh, okay. Okay. So get out there if I'm drifting forward. He won't stay out there if I hit the gas again. That's fair, I think.
Oh, there's got to be an exploit with that where you get like max speed and then go neutral.
No, there's a. Okay, that's the speed. We'll do it. Right there. But yeah, it's so tempting to just try to like shake him off. Anyway, I think that's probably enough of this. Let me just, you know, go to the base and save it and all that. Decent game though, honestly. Although it's weird having all these roads marked on the map when it's just a big desert.
Yes, if everyone's driving everywhere, there'd just be some beaten path.
Plus, I like to think it really is GPS still, so not being around. Hey, doggy. Okay. Do you have any side quests for me? Is there a pet dog button? Oh, it's got a little leg brace. That's cool. It's actually like a super detailed dog too. Wow.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised earlier how like there's video game quadruped animations that you see everywhere that are just like real bad, and the dog didn't look. Maybe they actually got a three-legged dog in the studio to do motion capture for those.
Anyway, yeah, that's Mad Max. I'm kind of digging it actually, as you know, AAA games go.
I assume it's like less brutally cutscene-y as you
Yeah.
get doing open world stuff.
Well, this does seem to like really tutorializing, and I do like the whole there are gas cans, you actually need them as gas, or you can use them as weapons thing. That's much better than just there are red barrels just because